Big Ak. He's got a video out. It goes, Diddy files. Akademiks reacts to Gene Dill speaking on Diddy's arrest / Ray J interview and old footage. I want to see what's up with this. This was earlier, or this was a day ago. We're just catching up here. Stephen A. Smith up in there. Nicki Minaj got something to say. What?
This is Diddy talking about his parties in the let me see. Diddy. This is Diddy talking about his parties in the 90s. I gotta see this.
These people,
Conan
all these people got Diddy so going crazy on Twitter right now, boy.
Can I get the full clip? I'm trying to see if I get
It's Diddy'd up on Twitter.
Can I get the full clip? I think I have to play in 2 clips. All right, check this out.
New York Post, see, dude, New York Post. Okay. Oh, we got that.
Now, granted, I do think he's joking, and it's kind of sad that every joke he made, we're gonna just see some truth in it.
A killer party.
Here we go.
A killer party. What's the ingredient? What do you do to make just an amazing killer party?
Oh, is it Sean O'Reilly?
I put out the cheese whiz.
Now, to be very clear, Diddy was seen as the one of the biggest party guys, a party connoisseur. These questions that people are asking him back in the 90s, or actually this was 2002, they're not asking him like, yo, how do you traffic women? How do you become a creep? They're asking him, how do you have a good time? Because people were hearing about these parties that were wild and lavish and extravagant, over the top, and people were having so much fun. Again, maybe there were talks about some of the stuff we're hearing now, but that wasn't definitely not the public image. That's why I was asked by, of course, Conan or Brien. And here's the question.
What's the ingredient? What do you do to make just an amazing killer party? Because mine, I put out the cheese whiz. I put on the Paula Anka. No one comes. Wrong move.
Conan O'Brien, excuse me.
Wrong thing. Okay.
I don't know why it said Sean. It's Conan O'Brien. I actually used to watch this show, or his show, all the time growing up. Shout out to Conan O'Brien.
I put on the Paula Anka. No one comes. Wrong move.
No one comes.
Doing the wrong things.
Wrong thing. Okay.
This is what you need to do.
It's weird shirts of words.
Beautiful women, of course.
Beautiful women.
Beautiful men for the ladies, of course.
Pause.
Wouldn't it be better if there weren't beautiful men there? There were just a lot of beautiful women, and then just the guy.
No. You have to make. There's enough ladies to go around. You have to make them. The ladies, give the ladies what they need too.
That's
you have
crazy.
to take care of your women.
Take care of the ladies.
I'm sorry. This is so weird, man. This guy, he's such a creep, dog.
And then just the guy.
No. You have to make. There's enough ladies to go around. You have to make the ladies, give the ladies what they need too. You have to take care of your women.
Take care of the ladies. Okay.
Ladies, yeah.
Gotcha.
Hey, yo, shout out to the ladies. You do gotta take care of the ladies, but the way and he said baby oil. Yo, it's great.
So Diddy is insisting that there's beautiful men.
That's good.
Can't force a situation.
Right. What about?
Can't force a square peg into a round hole.
That's the story of my life.
Can't force a script.
Okay, you need that.
I wish you had told me that a long time ago.
Well, I'm here now, brother. It's not too late.
What about like celebrities? You have a lot of celebrities. A killer party. What's the?
Okay, then he said.
Okay, first you have to listen. I'm giving you the menu, okay?
I'm giving you the menu. He said, hey, man, I'm trying to figure out how to make my parties the best. He goes, I got the menu right here. Yo, I'm gonna give you all the dastardly things for your menu. for your party, I got all the dastardly things right on this menu here for you, Conan O'Brien.
Let's just take things slow.
The menu.
Okay? It's all right. He's learning. He's learning,
and I'm slow.
Yes. Check
I'm
it out.
very slow.
Check it out. This is my man. We go way back, but he hasn't told y'all that. We'll talk about that.
I wonder if Conan O'Brien pulled up to one of these freak offs, huh? Can you imagine Conan O'Brien at... Hey, yo, I'm not even gonna lie. Here's what I do need to say, just real quick. Somebody told me, hey man, you're gonna be doing like this film stuff. This is a real life conversation. They go, hey man, you're gonna be doing that film stuff. What if somebody hits you up with one of these, invitations? You get out there and they hit you up like with this invitation. Hey man, like there's gonna be this party. All X, Y, and Z is gonna be there. You're new. You should show up. X, Y, blah, blah, blah is gonna be there. Oh, okay. Sure. And then you show up and then you go and see, it looks like a normal party and everything like that. And then you go in, I'm like, oh, yeah. Oh, it's cool. And then you start going inside the house or whatever, and you start seeing some crazy stuff. And then you just turn over and you see Conan O'Brien. Yo, nobody hit me with that. But the whole thing is, can you just imagine somebody hit me with if you do go to one of those parties or you do happen to get one of those opportunities to go work for one of these people and they hit you up to go one of these parties and you walk in and you go see some stuff like that, what do you do? Well, let me tell you, I'm definitely not sticking around. Let's continue.
We go way back.
Way back. But check this out.
When was that?
But the whole... has Conan O'Brien been to one of these freak offs? That question, that's a real question. I'm trying to figure that.
We'll get to that later. All right.
Not in this instant he has it, obviously. But I wonder, after getting this knowledge, does he go, you know what? Maybe I need to pull up to one of these freak off parties that he's having.
We need alcohols.
Right.
Alcohols.
Right.
Alcohols.
Not just one alcohol.
Alcohols.
Right. Just different
Plurals.
blend. You need
Blends.
the ladies. You need the booze.
You need some water.
Water. We got to stay hydrated. I
For
tell
watering
you.
Plants?
No, I don't know if guys have noticed this. Like, a lot of ladies drink water at parties. They just, so if you don't have what they need, they're going to leave.
Right.
Got to keep them there.
Right.
You need locks on the doors.
You got to keep him there. Look at Akademiks' face. His face frozen on the He said, water, you got to keep them hydrated. You got to keep the ladies hydrated, and you got to lock the doors. Yo!
Okay, this is sounding kind of dangerous now.
It's a little kinky, but
Yeah.
rock with me. But just check it out. You need a lot of heat. A lot of heat. Yeah.
Heat. You mean that physically the place has to be hot?
You don't have no air conditioning.
No air conditioning.
No.
Why is that?
Heat affects the alcohol, and it also affects, like, everybody gets a little bit more comfortable.
It's a bad clip. It's a bad clip. The locks on the doors, even if he was joking, kind of makes it seem like he's trying to keep people against their will, or trying to, put into the air they're not free to.
Hey, yo, man, these people in these chats, somebody's supposed to be popping off, man. Yo, the locks is so crazy. Bruh, I read that in the article. I forgot what article it was. Please, I'm going to leave the link in the description to the video that we made with the article. It comes from a reputable news source. Please, it's just we look at so much information. It's so hard for me to keep up. We looked at the article and we watched the video from another reputable news source, and they said this guy had folks locked in homes. They were just locked in these rooms or just locked in these homes. They were not allowed to leave the home. You probably go out into the front porch, probably go in the front backyard, but you're not leaving that premises. And it specifically stated in this article that he was locking these women, and it's crazy, man. And he's talking like this, and it's like, bro, why my guy, you was just like, you was really doing this, man. And these folks are just like, knowing Conan O'Brien, I'm gonna just pop off real quick. This is gonna be a crazy hot take. I'm not even gonna cap. This is how I really think. This dude Conan O'Brien's probably like, this guy is just some black dude. He's just some black guy with money. Blah blah blah. Meanwhile, this guy's over here like, yeah, bro, I'm giving you the real shit that I'm doing right now. It's real heinous, but you think it's all a joke. You just think I'm just some black guy, right? I mean, hey, not to be putting like a race in it, but like you got to think some of these folks back in the day in this media and like Hollywood back in the day was all kinds of weird, man. Just seeing what I've seen so far, I wouldn't put it past them. I don't trust none of these folks, to be real.
Leave. Also saying that you
don't lock people anywhere. That's not right. Unless they're in a jail and they were criminally charged and prosecuted and they did bad things. You lock them up. Throw away the key. You don't be locking females up. What is this?
need it to be hot because the heat affects the alcohol. Sounds like you're trying to have the alcohol, have its side effects upon the people who you're trying to like invite over, which is not good either.
Comfortable and loose. Builds up a nice little sweat.
That just sounds disgusting. What do you
Depends on the way you look at it.
Depends. Oh, people start getting gets kind of sexy. Is that what you're saying? Physically, the place has to be hot.
You don't have no air conditioning.
No air conditioning.
No.
Why is that?
Heat affects the alcohol, and it also affects like, everybody.
Is that what you're saying? Physically, the place has to be hot.
You don't have no air conditioning.
No air conditioning.
No. Depends on the way you look at it.
Depends. Oh, people start getting gets kind of sexy. Is that what you're saying? Physically, the place has to be hot.
You don't have no air conditioning.
No air conditioning.
No.
Why is that?
Heat affects the alcohol, and it also affects like, everybody gets a little bit more comfortable and loose. Builds up a nice little sweat.
That just sounds disgusting. What are you doing?
Now, we do have to remind ourselves who Diddy was, right? So Diddy went to college, I think it was Howard.
That is great. Hey, yo, this dude is a sick dude. Like, one sick mofo. Hey, can you imagine going to, like, once again, we got to keep going back to, I won't even want to even put myself, if I'm getting an invite, dude, you're just at what, if you're at anybody's party, right? I live out where it's real hot. And in the middle of the day, if they don't have the AC on and we're partying and it's indoors, dude, it's just so weird, man. If you're having a normal party, you gotta have and you're indoors and it's hot. You just turn the AC on, bro. I can't even like, because I have to watch what I say because I don't want to be. I don't want anybody. The whole point of this is, if I'm at a party, I want the AC to be on, dude. For one, for two, I want my drinks to be cooled. I don't even drink, to be real. I stopped drinking a long time ago. It's not my thing. I'll have a drink every so often, but we're not out here drinking on the daily. We're not popping bottles. We're not doing that. But I want my drinks to be cool. I don't want them to be hot. This dude said, you got to be inside partying with no AC on. Wow, I'm already out. See ya. I'm already out. Two, my drinks aren't cold. What is this? Am I drinking coffee? Are we drinking tea here? Are we drink? Yo, are we drinking? Are we drinking tea or are we drinking alcohol here, bro? The alcohol needs to be cold, man. The beer, the drinks on the rocks. Yo, so you're telling me you're pulling up to a Diddy party? Man, these people are nasty. You know what that does to you when you're, well, like I see the whole water thing. You got to be hydrated. If you're in there, you're in there with no, dude, it's just so nasty. I don't want to do it. It's just so nasty. You put my, oh my God, bruh. If anybody knows me, I'm like visual. And I can paint pictures to people. I'm not really good at speaking, but wow, I can paint you a picture. It's just real nasty. When you have to be hydrated. If you're not hydrated and you're drinking, you're going to have a bad time. You're going to have a bad time. So that's why he's keeping people there hydrated while they're on drugs and drinking. If anyone has done drugs or drinks, you have to be hydrated or you're going to have a bad time. If you're partying, dancing, even if you're not even doing any of those and you're dancing and doing whatever, you're at a party and you're not hydrating, you're going to have a bad time. We're just keeping it like adult here. Adult, anatomy, biology. The way the body works. He's keeping these people in these hot rooms hydrated off of probably hot, lukewarm water and hot, lukewarm drinks. And they're over there doing all that freakiness. Ooh.
Diddy was a guy who was like, his knack wasn't necessarily being a musician or something like that. His knack was marketing. His knack was kind of like figuring it out, getting people to want the experience, the lifestyle.
Real quick, I seen a video of Diddy holding the camera up, and there's this guy on the couch. I forgot who are the other people in the camera. This dude is in the couch, like head into the couch, right? And the guy sitting next to him has a whiskey cup, a whiskey glass, because if anybody drinks, the difference, right? It's a really heavy glass. This dude he has a glass on this dude's head. He's knocked out. And meanwhile, Diddy's right here with a camera. And